we want to thank you for your attendance today. There are a few points that the chairman of the swine unit has mentioned. On the 27th of April, the Department of Veterinary Services called for a meeting to inform us the seriousness of this so-called swine flu that happened in Mexico and America. Today, OIE, the organization in charge of disease spread in the world, has reclassified the name. They know that the name swine influenza is wrong because it does not really involve much. It have changed its form. So now today they call it as North American influenza, or another word, Mexican influenza. The association, without fail, will definitely comply with all the directives, and we work together with the department so as the disease will not come into our country, and so that our farms will not be affected. The farming community applauded the speed whereby the Ministry of Health have installed screening on all incoming inbound passengers, and we are glad that the DVS, Department of Veterinary Services, are likewise doing the same. However, just as the Ministry of Health is working very hard to ensure that the disease does not come into the country, we as farmers are also wanting the department to do something more for us. What do we want? We want two things. Number one, come up quickly with a vaccination program and approve the vaccine, the swine flu vaccine, so that these vaccines can be used in our farms to protect our animal. And by protecting the animal, our lives will be affected. Our farm workers will be protected. The owners of our farm will be protected. And remember, this is a very serious problem. If we are protected and we mix with the society, all of us will be protected. So in other words, we are looking at all angles. We are covering all angles. We do not allow any loopholes to come in. We know that the health ministry is looking at the inbound passengers. We know very well that, on the other hand, the department is looking at the flock health, the pig's health. On the other hand, we are asking that vaccination program be installed, be implemented. And the last one, we want to be thoroughly sure. Nothing is more important than human life. We want all pork byproduct like intestine, stomach to be stopped immediately. It does not matter whether it comes from Canada, United States, Mexico, Denmark, Germany, or whatever country. We want all countries to stop it temporarily. Today, we are not talking about World Trade Organization. Today is not important anymore. Today, life is far more important. We are not talking about free trade agreement. Our Malaysian lives are far more important. Today is a time of contingencies. As we mentioned to the Director of General of Veterinary Services, lives are more precious. Put aside whatever financial consideration, economic consideration, look after Malaysian lives, because it will affect all strata of society. In that respect, besides the vaccination, we are also talking about banning all this import of meat. And we are saddened, we are very sad and troubled when we read the Chinese paper, whereby the Malaysian Butcher Association, the president or the chairman, mentioned again and again, stating that they will fight against the order of the Department of Veterinary Services if the department chooses to ban, to stop import. I'm a pork consumer, so many of us here are pork consumer. You look at this here. Do we want to live for another day so we can consume pork later on? Or today we want to finish our life if already the disease come in through pork and through byproduct? We must not allow a group of people whose mind is to make more money, and therefore battering our life away. And therefore we urge the government, do not be succumb to the pressure of this group of people. I think these people are very unbecoming. We must not succumb to that pressure. We have to stand firm for the sake of the people. And lastly, Malaysian pork consumer must realize that we produce more than sufficient pork to fulfill everything. And our pork today are safe for consumption. Thank you very much.